Okay, Algebra 1, Part 1. We have our Chapter 0, right, our review chapter. This is Day 3 notes. We're multiplying and dividing integers on Day 3. Alright, so again, we're trying to turn this word problem into some integer work. It says if Mary loses 2 pounds each week, 4 weeks from now, she's going to lose 8 pounds. Makes sense. Using integers, how can we write that, though? Alright, well, she's losing 2 pounds, so that means she's going down, right? So like a negative, like we did before. She's losing 2 pounds 4 weeks in a row. So I'm going to say that's negative 2 times 4. There's different ways to write this multiplication. All right, it's been a while since you've seen it, maybe. I'm going to say it's parentheses right now. Negative 2 times 4. Well, she's losing 8 pounds, so that's going to be like a negative 8. All right, that's one way to return words into numbers, right? When are we ever going to use this stuff? One of those examples, right? Some notes, all right? Some stuff you've seen before. It's been a while. Maybe you forgot these rules, maybe not. We'll see. For multiplying and dividing, if you have the same signs, all right? If the signs are the same, let's fill some blanks in. If the signs are the same, the answer is positive. This works for multiplication or division. I don't know why I'm going capitals. Make it look bigger, I guess. I don't know. First example, negative 3. There's the dot, so it still means multiplying the right. So negative 3 times negative 4. They're both negative. You know it's going to be a positive answer. You didn't put a plus sign, don't need to, but that means it's positive, even without the sign. 3 times 4 is 12. A couple more examples in here. 7 times 9. They're both positive, so you know your answer is positive. 7 times 9, 63. Division works the same way. I got a negative over a negative. I know my answer is going to be positive. Now think about the number. 9 divided by 3, or 3 goes into 9 3 times. And if they're both positive, that one's kind of easy. All right, if they're both positive, you know your answer is positive. 10 divided by 2 is 5. What if the signs are different? If the signs are different, let's fill some blanks in. If the signs are different, the answer is not positive, negative. All right, so if the signs are different, the answer is negative. A couple quick examples. Negative 3 times 5. Signs are different, so you know your answer is negative. Sometimes it's good to get the sign out of the way before you do the actual work. 3 times 5 is 15. All right, 10 times a negative 4. Again, one of them's negative. Got to be a negative answer. That's 40. 15 divided by negative 5, all right? So be careful. Sometimes I throw parentheses in there. This one is just a signal that the negative sign goes with the 5. You're not subtracting here. All right, another way to write this is 15 divided by negative 5. All right, usually Algebra 1, you start to see it as a fraction more than the division sign, but all right, get used to all of them. Again, positive over a negative, it's going to be a negative answer. 15 goes in the, divided by 5 is 3, negative 3. Next one, same idea. This one is us, a fraction, negative 9 divided by 3. One negative sign, so the answer's got to be negative 3 again. All right, the next part, most complicated part, I'm going to trick half of you with this question on your next quiz. Someday we'll have a quiz. We'll see when. Division with 0. All right, division with 0, so you can see it will help. The first one, let's just do the general example. 0 divided by any number. If you have nothing and divide it amongst a bunch of things, everyone gets 0. That's 0. All right. At the bottom, though, 0 divided by x. Again, x could be any number. That's 0. We just did that one. But if I flip that over, and I say, give me anything divided by 0, that's actually undefined, it's called. Math has a bunch of rules in order to make the whole system work. This is one of them. Anything you divide by 0 is undefined. All right, undefined. So you might want to highlight that one, put a star next to it. That'll be on your next quiz if you ever have one. And it'll probably trick half of you if you didn't watch this and carefully listen to it. All right? So you cannot divide by 0. It's one of those golden rules. All right, on the back, flip it over. Just a bunch of examples, all right? Kind of short notes. Day 3, lots of examples. All right, go through the signs. At least get all the signs correct. Those are 12 questions. Let's do the odds together. I'll let you guys try the evens. All right, so I'm going to start on the left here. Go down. -5 times 10. Make sure you say each one to yourself as you do it. Don't just punch in the calculator. Right now, this is just about thinking about the signs. Later on, it's going to save you time if you can do this in your head rather than mess around with the calculator the whole time. -5 times 10. I see one negative. I know the answer is negative. What's that? 50. Number 3. -8 times -6. All right, parentheses means multiply here. Double negative, so I'm multiplying a negative times a negative. I know my answer is positive. And if you know 8 times 6, that's 48. Number 5, I got a negative divided by a negative. Signs are the same, so the answer is positive. 49 divided by 7 is 7. Number 7. That's number 7. This is -7 times a -8. Well, I say a negative times a negative. That means my answer is positive. All right, if the signs are the same, the answer is positive. 7 times 8, if you know that one, that's good. 56. If not, it's okay. You'll learn it soon enough. Let's keep going down the page here. Number 9 is 9 divided by 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1. I don't see any negative signs, so don't put it in there. All right, it's just 1. Number 11, I got a negative divided by negative. Signs are the same. The answer is positive. 75 divided by 25 is just 3. Except that's a 2. There's a 3. Yikes. Not too bad. Short notes. I want you guys to try the evens, so we'll go over those in class.